Okay, so my first best bet of week 11 is the Los Angeles Rams minus 5.5 at New England. So looking here at the Miami game that just happened Monday night, last night for me, I'm recording this on Tuesday. The Rams defense looked great. Honestly, their defensive line looked really good, and I think that's going to be one of the main reasons that the Rams are able to beat the New England here. Let's go to here. So as you can see here, the Patriots ranked 28th in sacks allowed, and the Rams are 14th in sacks gotten, or whatever, you know what I mean? This defensive line played great. They held A-Chain to under 40 yards. Under 40 yards rushing. And that's one of the Patriots' best, like their offensive identity. I know Drake May's slinging the ball around, but if they can't run, he's not going to be able to do that. And this offensive line is not going to be able to hold up against this Rams defense. That's one of the main bulletin points. Whoever wins in the trenches is who I want to take gambling-wise typically. Another little thing here, Matt Stafford had a terrible game on Monday Night Football versus the Dolphins. 0 touchdown passes, I think 2 interceptions. He looked terrible. Sean McVay's going to come out and he's going to destroy this Patriots defense. I know they're pretty talented, but Sean McVay is not going to have a terrible game and then follow it up with a terrible game. He's going to bounce back. Also, the Rams are still alive in their division. They're 1 or 2 games out of the first spot in their division. The 49ers are getting healthy, I understand. But they still have a chance to win this. If they run a couple games and then the bye week, if they haven't already had their bye week, I'm not sure. But my theory still stands. They're still alive in this division. They're going to come back hard and ready to go. The Patriots, on the other hand, are out. They're looking forward to the draft. They're trying to get Travis Hunter, okay, or some offensive line help, hopefully. And they just had a big win against the Bears. They went into Chicago, I believe it was at Chicago, and they won. I think it's a little bit of a letdown spot. They've won 3 in a row ATS-wise, 2 of the last 3. They're coming back home. I think this is a little bit of a letdown spot and a Rams get-back spot here. So all those things gathered together. Stafford, terrible game. McVay, terrible game. They're going to come back. Rams' defensive line is great. They're going to destroy the Patriots' defensive line. The Rams held A-Chain to under 40 yards, and the Patriots rely on the heavy run. And I think the Rams are going to be able to stop it. It's as simple as that. Better coach, better quarterback, better weapons, better defensive line and offensive line. The Rams minus 5.5 is the line here. If it gets up to 6.5, I'm still going to take it. The Rams minus 5.5 is my best bet. One of my best bets for this week. My second best bet for week 11 is the Atlanta Falcons plus 2.5 at the Denver Broncos. So this one's pretty simple. It's kind of like the last game. Atlanta just lost a terrible game to the Saints. It was a bad spot for them because it was the interim coach game for the Saints. Everybody wants to win for this new coach. Everybody wants to prove that they can play. They want to save their jobs. So typically, gambling-wise, that's a very bad spot for the Falcons. They lost a bad game, and they've got to come back. Denver, on the other hand, was on the ropes. They were about to beat Kansas City, kick the game-winning field goal. It got blocked. Their morale shot, okay? This is the third tough game in a row. They played the Ravens, Chiefs, now the Falcons. Also, this Broncos offense cannot run the football. So that's going to force Bo Nix to try and throw the ball against this Atlanta secondary, one of the best secondaries in the league. Simmons, Bates, A.J. Terrell. I mean, this is not looking good for Bo Nix. The Falcons do have no pass rush, which I think could be a little bit of an issue. But if they pick up their pass rush this game against Bo Nix, I think this is a walk in the park for the Falcons. The Broncos have no run game, like I said, so they're going to be forced to pass against the Falcons' good secondary. See, here it is. This is the Broncos offense versus the Falcons defense. Yards per rush, right in the middle. But Javonte Williams been terrible. I am interested to see how Audric Estime does because he had most of the carries this past week. But still, so to round it all up, I think this is a good position for the Falcons. I think it's a good spot for them. Broncos coming off a terrible beatdown against the Ravens, last-second loss against the Chiefs. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how the rookie quarterback reacts. And this Falcon team's coming off a terrible, embarrassing loss. Now they're back on the road. I think the Falcons win this. They need to stay alive in their division to go win it. Give me the Falcons. And my third and final best bet is obviously the Kansas City Chiefs +2. Patrick Mahomes is not an underdog in this league at any time. I don't know the correct stat. I didn't bother looking it up, but I know it's something unreal. Patrick Mahomes has lost like no games against the spread as an underdog. He wins outright all the time. This is ridiculous. Kansas City is top 3 defense. They're DeAndre Hopkins is looking good. Travis Kelce's looking good. Kareem Hunt's looking good. They're the best team. They're going to go undefeated probably. They're going to win the Super Bowl. Giving Patrick Mahomes points is ridiculous. He should never be an underdog. This Buffalo Bills team looks pretty good. They're okay, I guess. Let's see what their last couple games. They've won 5 straight on the road, going back home. Covered 5 of the last 6, 4 of the last 6. I don't get it. Chiefs need to be Patrick Mahomes. I mean, it's that simple. Patrick Mahomes as a dog, you take him. If he loses, he loses. He's going to win 70-80% of the time. This is an easy bet. Chiefs didn't cover ATS the last 3. They're covering this game. They're winning outright. The NFL is going to change rules for the Buffalo Bills again because that's what happens. Chiefs beat them. Bills bitch. NFL changes the rules to favor Josh Allen. Okay, so those were my 3 best bets. I got Rams -5.5 versus the Patriots, Falcons +2.5 versus Denver, and Chiefs +2.5 in Buffalo. Tell me what you guys think about these in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.